Welcome back. We all have those appliances and gadgets around the house that makes our home a smart house. And while everything is connected through the internet, can our smart home be actually making us dumber? Well, our next guest is here to explain why that might just be the case. Let's welcome award-winning tech speaker, Will Nobles. Hi, Will.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for being here. So tell us, what are the reasons that our house thinks we are dumb?
You know, 68% of Americans think smart homes will be as popular as smartphones within less than 10 years. Think 20 years ago, smart homes weren't even a thing.
Right.
You had to be a millionaire to actually think of having a smart home at that time. So now anybody really can have a smart home. You know, they're great, the accessibility. I can, someone rings my doorbell, I can look at it and answer them on my iPhone. I can, the security camera when people, from a security standpoint and safety, I can look at when they drive in my driveway. And then also I can change my thermostat so I'm energy savings as well. So it's great to have them.
It's amazing the technology that we can have. My thing is, I feel like I'm too dumb to use a smart, to have a smart house. Is it pretty user-friendly? Like, is it something that anyone can really apply? Because that's what kind of scares me about it.
Anybody can apply it, but it's applying it the correct way is the biggest thing. So for example, I bet you when you got your iPhone or any of these devices, if you have these at home, did you read the terms and conditions?
No, I just pressed, okay.
Okay, yes, and most people do that. And it's crazy with the terms and conditions that are in there. Even the iTunes terms and condition, it says you cannot use iTunes for a nuclear weapon or deploying a nuclear weapon.
Wow.
They have to go that far and put those types of things in there. So it's crazy, some of the terms and conditions. So make sure you read those.
Okay.
And the problem is you can't do anything about it.
Right.
They're big companies.
Right.
But
you have to press.
You got to know. You got to know what you're getting yourself into.
That's right. Well, you say there are 5 reasons to smartify our home. Tell us those reasons.
Yeah. So you want energy savings, safety, accessibility, and control of your total home. The one of the biggest things is from a why not to do it as well is they're always listening to you. Think about Alexa. Think about when you're at the house and you're talking about at the pool and you're talking about I wish I would had a ice maker by the pool, and all of a sudden Facebook starts feeding you ice makers.
These ice maker ads.
Yes,
yeah,
yeah.
Exactly.
So that they're always listening to you. So you got to be aware that when you put these types of devices in your house, they are listening, and they are very easy to hack as well. Just like think about it, it's a computer. So if you can hack a computer, so if I hack this Nest smoke detector,
yes.
If I have that, I hack into that, then I can take and at that point jump into that, jump over to your computer and steal your data. So it's not the data that's in this device, it's the data that I can get to within your home.
Is there a way to get away from that? Because when we talk, sometimes I see Alexa just turning blue and I'm like, she's listening, and I feel like a conspiracy theorist, but is there any way to shut things off to make it more safe for us?
You can shut things off, but the problem is you shut it off, you lose the capability of the reason why you have the device in the first place. So it's a double-edged sword when it comes to that. So,
yeah, and usually if you don't have anything to hide, we feel like we shouldn't be too worrisome, but feeling like our smart appliances are listening to us can be a little bit scary.
It's uneasy, and you also can go in and delete the recordings of the devices that are recording things from you, so you can delete those.
Okay.
But again,
but who knows how to do that? You know what I mean? It's like that's
yes,
what's kind of scary.
the average person's
about
not
it.
going to do that, and the big companies know that.
Right. Do you recommend certain companies or products over the other that's smarter or safer or more convenient?
No, I think it's the way you handle it. So when you are setting these devices up, what I recommend is taking and 2 different Wi-Fi. So like if you go to a business, you have a guest Wi-Fi and a regular Wi-Fi. You want to have 2 different Wi-Fis, one that you use for computers at your home, and then the other one for your smart home devices. So at least if they do get hacked, they're not interfering with your personal computers and your personal data.
Great advice. Well, thank you so much for being here. We will have all of this information on our website as well, dailyflashshow.com. Don't go anywhere. Daily Flash continues right after this break.